Guitarist.com, the Guardians of Metal. I'm here with Ted from Death Angel.
How you doing?
Good, good. How are you doing?
Good, good.
Let's talk about the Bay Area where you guys started from. So back then, what was the scene like when you guys were starting out?
The scene was good. I mean, it was new, it was fresh, and it was just there's something about it that was like exciting, you know. You know, all the bands that everyone knows nowadays, Metallica, Exodus, Testament, you know, everyone was, you know, younger then. It was just an exciting time. Everyone was going to each other's shows, supporting each other, and it's a time where, you know, glad we lived it.
Yeah,
you know?
it was back, what was the year, like 1980?
Well, around like, it was a good span from probably, it started around like maybe late 82, 83, into like probably the last would be the 1990. You know, about a good 8-year span was happening. It was good, you know, the clubs were jumping, you know, you had the Stone, you had Ruthie's Inn, you had the Mab, you had the Rock on Broadway, you had all these clubs that was just jumping.
And you guys are touring constantly in that sort of area and just...
At the time, the band was doing a lot of shows, you know, like the Stones. There was shows happening like pretty much every night of the week.
Oh,
you know,
so you guys are
weekend.
keeping busy quite a bit.
The band was doing good then.
Yeah,
you know, along with all the other bands.
Yeah. So how is the new album coming along? Like you guys released last year the new album.
The album came out in September 2010.
2010, okay.
Yeah, and we've been touring since then and before that. So we've been touring, we started the cycle pre-album around April of 2010. And it's about April of 2012. So we've been touring for about 2 years. I mean, we just had our longest break, which was a month and a half.
Right.
So we've been touring constantly, and on this record it's really good. It's the most touring we've done as Death Angel since the band reunited, and even back in the 80s. I mean, we got to hit, you know, territories the band's never been to. You know, we went to South America for the first time, Eastern Europe for the first time, Southeast Asia, and, you know, did the States quite a few times in mainland Europe. So
right. And you guys had toured with Anthrax and Testament just recently. So
yeah, we did 2 US legs with them, October, November, then we just did January, 2 US legs. The tour was really good. It's a really good tour. It's a good package. I mean, you got 3 heavy hitters on one tour, and, you know, everyone came out. You know, majority of the shows were sold out. All the bands got along, and it was just a good package for everyone, you know, for the fans, and, you know, good for the bands itself.
Right. So you guys have gone through sort of independent labels before, and now you're with Nuclear Blast. How's that going so far, being with Nuclear Blast?
I mean, Nuclear Blast is a good label. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, they're fans of metal. You know, they know how to market metal. You know, they love the band, they love the Bay Area thrash scene. I mean, you could just tell by their roster, you know, who's on it. It's like, wow, there's so many different genres of metal, but they know how to promote metal really well, and, you know, they know Bay Area thrash. It's a good label to be on. They took care of us really well.
So with Relentless Attribution, who actually ended up doing the cover art for that? Because it's very cool.
Brett Elliott White. I think he also did All Shall Perish and Arch Enemy, their latest record. And Rob and Mark actually hooked up with him, and, you know, he didn't even hear the music. I think he just, you know, we sent him the lyrics, he read the lyrics, and he drew up the artwork, and we were like, when we first saw it, we were like, wow, you know, the artwork kind of matched the music we were writing, and it just, you know, went good. He's great.
So you guys have toured so many bands and so many places, but is there one spot that you want to play at? Like anywhere in the world, where would that be?
Well, we've hit a lot of places. There's a lot of places we haven't hit. I mean, with this lineup, we haven't gone to Australia and Japan, and we want to go back there. I mean, last time we played Japan was in September of 2006. You know, with this lineup, we want to go to Australia and Japan. Probably want to play Dubai. You know, I heard a lot of good, you know.
Huge fan base.
Yeah.
They love their metal.
Yeah, I want to go there. They used to have like desert rock or something, you know. Dubai, India would be nice. Africa.
You
know. this may sound crazy, maybe somewhere in the Middle East, you know, it'd be cool. I mean, anywhere where we could go, we'll go.
Yeah.
You know? There's metal fans everywhere.
Yeah. So I sort of read online that you guys hooked up with the original guitarist.
Gus Pedler.
Yeah. So how did that go, and how did that come about?
Well, Gus hangs around with Rob still.
Yeah.
Him and Rob.
Is he still in San Fran?
Yeah, he's in San Fran right now.
Okay.
Him and Rob, they still hang out. They get together and they jam acoustic. You know, they play acoustic music. And we've been trying to get Gus to come up and play at least a song or two for like ever since the band reformed. And how we got him was when we played with Metallica at the Fillmore.
Okay.
Like in San Francisco about a few months back. They asked us to, you know, play one of their 30th anniversary shows. So we played it, and we got Gus on the guest list for that show, and we told Gus, you know, since we put you on the guest list, you got to come up and play 2 songs for them. Yeah. And he did. You know, he came down to a couple of rehearsals, jam a couple.
Did he bring his gear?
No, he used my gear.
Oh, nice.
He came down, played, and you know, come showtime, he went up there and jammed a couple songs with the band.
Oh, cool.
And towards the end of the night, he came up and played all of us like an Iron Maiden, a la Iron Maiden style. He did the songs he did with the band was The Organization and Ecstasy off Act 3. Then towards the end of the night, towards the end of the set, he came up and jammed with all of us. We did Bored and Cold Gin by Kiss.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it was good having him, you know. It was great seeing him up there jamming.
So you guys have been around for a very long time. Have you noticed a change in the style of writing and the music itself, or have you guys kind of kept to the same, you know, material, same sort of style, or?
Well, you know, it's the same but different. You know,
Yeah.
we didn't drastically change styles to what's going on today. I mean, it's still Death Angel. I mean, we're just older, much more mature and older. You know, we have different, you know, growing up it was still like Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Metallica, Old Scorpions. Those are still our influences, but as we got older, we kind of like took other influences, like, you know, Mark's a big fan of, you know, Tom Waits and Nick Cave, you know, he likes that, and Rob likes Bjork. We all like different styles of music, but it's just more of a progression than a change.
Yeah.
You know, it's still the same but different.
So what do you think about this sort of resurgence of new metal thrash that's come out?
I think it's good.
Like bands like Havoc, who are on the bill tonight.
Yeah, good band. I mean, it's good how all these younger bands are, you know, getting into this music and kind of seeing where it come from, you know. And it's, you know, this resurgence is keeping the thrash metal music in the forefront, you know, open. Before it kind of like was underground, where you had new metal and death metal, and so far now it's coming back up. So it all goes in.
It all goes like a full circle.
It's a full circle. Yeah. But it's good that all these young bands are coming up and playing thrash. It's good.
Yeah. Anything you want to say to the fans before we sort of sign off? And
yeah, I want to say thank you for the years of support. You know, through the ups and downs. You know, we're not going to go away. No more hiatuses. No more breaks. Nothing. But we're coming out with a new record sometime in early 2013, and we'll see you on the road.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Cheers.